I've been running a social media marketing agency for 10 years, and one of the most common conversations I have with clients coming through and signing up with us are followers. Everybody thinks social media, they think followers. How many followers am I gonna get? When will I hit 10,000, 100,000, 1 million followers? It's this kind of vain conditioning that we've all had baked into us by social media. Now, followers are important to a degree, for sure. And if you're a massive business that has a huge consumer audience, like a sports team or a ASOS or a government, just any brand that's hugely applicable and interesting to hundreds of thousands and millions of people, chase as many millions of followers as you can. But if you're just a normal business like the rest of us, then whether you have 1,000 or 10,000 or 100 billion followers is really not gonna make that big of a difference to your business. So I've put together 7 reasons why followers are not the most important thing, but through that process, I'm gonna show you the other metrics that you should be focusing on. And if you bear with me to the end, I have a list that I'll give you that is a really simple checklist of how to know if your social media is helpful, productive, and producing sales for your business, not just looking cool when you go to your high school reunion. Here we go. Number 1 is the vanity metric trap. This is a simple one I've already touched on. The idea that followers are everything. They're gonna dictate how cool you are, how important you are, whether or not you're gonna die alone. But more importantly, when you're running a company and using social media as a marketing tool, it really needs to be about how many people you're reaching, how much interactions that's generating, and most importantly, how many leads, sales, inquiries, clicks, actual bottom line outcomes that make a difference for your business are occurring. Number 2, engagement over followers. Why do you want more followers? So you can get more reach, so you can get more likes. It's just a byproduct of the actual goal of using social media, which is engagement. What would you prefer? An account that has 2,000 followers who are high quality, engaged, real potential prospective customers, or an account with 2 million followers who never see your posts and are based in another country? A reminder, with organic reach continuing to be squeezed and diminished by social media platforms, more followers doesn't even mean more reach all the time. But good quality content that drives real engagement will make a difference for you. 3, the algorithm doesn't give a about your follower count. Back in the old days with Facebook pages and early Instagram, the amount of followers you had would tell the algorithm how important, relevant, or interesting you are to the audience. But with the advent of TikTok, explore feeds, and viral content all around us, it's really got nothing to do with how many followers you have. 4, community building wins in the long term. Why do you want followers? So that you have more people in your social media community. The reason social media was initially existed was for friends to keep in touch with each other. And that kind of extended to another tier of interest. Maybe you might follow your local council or your dentist because you have a relationship with them, so it helps to be able to see what they're posting and what they're up to. A real community of real people is not dissimilar to having an email database. And brands are proud of having a 10,000 or 100,000 email database because it's a community of people who are interested in hearing from them that they can interact with. Same with social media. Having a community instead of a big follower number is what it was built for, and that will win long term. 5, sales are actually what matters here. I love social media. I run an organic social agency, so I really enjoy the amazing connections, the education, the sharing, the heartwarming, tear-jerking military guy comes home from 3 years away and his dog does a flip over the front fence to give him a hug. It's all wonderful parts of social media, but if you're deploying this for your business, that means you're investing money in it, and if you're investing money into a marketing channel, then what really matters is sales. Having a great social media strategy that reaches your target market and drives them to take action with you is really the name of the game here. 6, quality over quantity. I touched on it before, but just want to reiterate. 1,000 real engaged local people who know you, who care about you, who are interested in buying from you is infinitely more valuable than hundreds of thousands of people who don't give a shit, who don't see your posts, who don't engage, and who don't buy. Quality over quantity when it comes to your follower base. 7, the danger of chasing follower growth. I have been guilty of this, and many of the clients that we work with have need to be educated on the importance of where to prioritize. But chasing followers seems like the logical way to grow and win on social media, right? But how do you get followers? You be increasingly disruptive, you be funny, you follow trends, you try to trick or persuade or manipulate people into hitting a button. Now, again, that actually does work. However, are these people customers? Absolutely not. So even if you succeed in chasing that follower count and getting that number up, they're gonna be there for the wrong reason. They're not there because they have a sore tooth and you're a dentist who gives tips and information on how to fix it. They're there because they saw you do something funny or viral or trendy once. Don't chase them. And point number 8, as promised, here are the metrics that you should be tracking as a professional social media marketing exercise. 1 is reach, 2, engagement, 3, website clicks, 4, DM inquiries, business inquiries and messages, 5, leads generated, 6, sales converted, 7, fine. Track your follower numbers. It's always nice to see them climbing while you're using the systems, doing good work and growing your business. Hopefully that taught you something that I've had to explain more times than I can count. Don't chase followers, chase good, sustainable social media marketing that grows your business. See you on the next one.